Also new for you tonight, we are learning more disturbing details about the arrest of a former volunteer ambulance vice president in Ellington. Tonight, in fact, the first selectwoman is defending herself after some questioned why more wasn't done when concerns were first reported. Channel 3's Matthew Campbell spoke with her tonight. He has more right now on what she is saying. Matthew?
Well, Mark, she says she did everything by the book, but now that these sinister allegations have come to light, she's wondering if there's more that she could or should have done.
Nearly a year before Simon Hessler's arrest on more than a dozen charges stemming from child sex trafficking allegations, Hessler's arrest warrant shows at least one parent brought their concerns to state police, the school superintendent, and Ellington First Selectwoman Lori Spielman. The whistleblower did not want to go on camera, but says her concerns were based off of a Facebook conversation Hessler had with a homeless woman.
He contacted her and said that I have a hotel, you're willing to stay there, and you can work it off.
Eyewitness News obtained the screenshots and we're still working to verify their authenticity, but like the whistleblower initially told us, suspicions were raised when Hessler allegedly asked the woman for a full picture of herself and told her he wanted to barter the room for things other than work.
It was disturbing, but like I said, I followed through and passed it on to our sergeant.
Spielman says forwarding it to state police is the protocol, and that was the extent of her involvement. Months later, she says state police finished their investigation and told her nothing was criminal about Hessler's alleged conversation.
Our sergeant's exact words were, there was no teeth to this.
While Hessler was cleared of wrongdoing in this case, by October of this year, he emerged as a suspect in a different state police investigation, the one that revolved around an underground sex trafficking case involving minors, and he was arrested on more than a dozen of those charges. Going back to the screenshots that initially made several parents uncomfortable a year ago, some are now demanding Spielman explain why more vetting was not done by her office and the state police back then.
You kind of wish in hindsight state police may have done more. You might have done more into looking into these concerns.
You always do. No matter what it is, I think people always think, what could I have done differently?
Prior to last week's arrest, Hessler had no criminal background, and his boss over at the ambulance corps says giving up rooms to fire victims, that's something that he would routinely do. Now, Spielman, she's going to be holding a meeting for residents to address concerns about this incident on a whole, but also specifically her response to those concerns that were brought to her last year. Mark?